District 5 will be coming up. Dr. Gardner, you have 1.5 minutes for your introduction.
Well, first of all, I want to thank the Alliance for having us here and giving you the opportunity to be able to talk to us and meet us. I am Jim Gardner, as you already, I'm sure you know, and I grew up in this community. I graduated from Central High School, and I know how proud you are of this community. And what I would like to see is that same pride extend over into our school system and reflect that. I've been an integral part of this school system since we first started trying to do some things with it when the public was asked to participate. Prior to the statewide referendum and prior to the appointment of the current board, with which I am a current member, I served as chair of the Human Resources Committee, which wrote the job description for the superintendent, for his staff, for the principals, assistant principals, and teachers. We then formulated the process by which we hired our superintendent. I'm a lifelong educator. I've been a teacher, a coach of mathematics and PE. I've served as an assistant principal. I've served as a principal. I've worked in the Department of Education. I have been a university professor, and I've served as a consultant for a national testing firm and educational management. I support a strong, rigorous curriculum for every subject that we teach. I want qualified teachers and administrators. I think that's very important to us. It is in part of our, and also championship athletics, career-focused vocational training and with industrial certification where necessary.
Mr. Hinton, you have 1.5 minutes for your introduction.
I'd like to thank the board for having us over here, and I'd like to thank all the people here at Central for coming out here, because it's you people that's going to make this school system work. And I'll tell you, Mr. Gardner, if I wasn't running against you, I'd vote for you. I'm a graduate of Central High School, 25 years in the classroom as a vocational education teacher, and I've coached for 10 years. I taught at Central High School for 2 years, and went back to Sherwood Middle School after those 2 years because David Walker was working on his PhD, and I came out to take his place while he was getting his PhD. And then I returned to Sherwood Middle School. I left from Sherwood Middle School. I went to Live Oak High School, where I introduced a welding program out there with the help of Ollie Myers. A lot of you probably know Ollie Myers, and we built an outstanding welding program. I am strong in vocational education. I'm sure for keeping a high academic program in our school. I think we need to support our football program, athletic program, extracurricular activities, and we also need to support the special needs children that we have in this system. Other than that, that's about all I have to say.
Dr. Gardner will start the question. First question is directed to you. In your views, what should be the school board's primary objective? Say it one more time. In your views, what should be the school board's primary objective?
Education of children, primary objective, and anything that doesn't take us in that direction, we shouldn't be fooling with. And education of children is extremely important, and I think that that's going to be something that this school board has already demonstrated that it does well and will continue to do well.
Mr. Hinton, same question. In your views, what should be the school board's primary objective?
Finances. Finding the monies to run this school, to make sure that it always has the money that it needs for the teachers, for the retirement portion that they need to give to the teacher retirement system, but finances, the business of running the school. Let the teachers and the principals run the school.
Second question will go to you, Mr. Hinton. What do you feel that #1 priority would be if elected?
#1 priority would probably be to see a strong vocational program brought back to Central High School that we had a few years back that has deteriorated, because we have a few numbers that go to college, but we have a whole lot of students that don't go to college. And And those students that do not go to college need to have something they can get their hands on and learn to weld, and to learn the woodworking, they can learn electrical, something that will give them an opportunity to go into the workforce almost as a journeyman and start making a living from the day they leave high school.
Dr. Gardner, what do you feel that number one priority would be in the market?
I think at this time it's facilities. I think that we have, except for this facility right here, all of our facilities have fallen apart. One of the things that are a characteristic of a good school system is that they have good facilities. They feel that their kids deserve that, and I think that's something that we're going to have to address immediately.
Mr. Hinton, you have 1 minute to close.
Well, I'd just like to say, first of all, thank each and every one of you for coming out here tonight. The main thing is when you leave here tonight, don't let this be the last place that you go and attend. Civic organizations in your neighborhood, we need to have the people informed of what's going on, not only with your city council, but with your school board as well. The more you're informed, the more you know about what's going on, the more that you can help the school board, city council, make the right decisions as what's best for this community, because it needs to be all-inclusive.
Dr. Gardner, 1 minute.
Well, in my humble but accurate opinion, I think the choice that you have is to be able to continue the success that we have started in this school system. It's been unprecedented. Our schools are flourishing. Our teachers are teaching, students are learning, athletic teams have success, and I think it's imperative that we continue with this same movement. I think you need to be able to decide who's qualified, who's competent, who's experienced, and who has a dedicated leadership. And as your school board member, I'll continue to work for the things that I told you that I stand for, and I would certainly appreciate your vote on October the 4th, which is Saturday.
Thank you, gentlemen. At this